Yeah, it's Detective Ralph. In the house. Ready for some sick beats. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
My first major case, Dave was dusting his shelf. He got smacked on the head and oh no, he was dead. According to a witness, the killer's clothes were green but they were white in fact, and she really should have seen. I still found out what happened and presented the truth. I became a real legend, a supernatural sleuth. My name in the papers, all around the planet. A mastermind brain with cells grey like granite.
Got a case to crack.
Detective Ralph. Prevent an attack. Detective Ralph. Find the man in black. Detective Ralph. Footprints to track. Detective Ralph.
It was late, she was drunk, they were all alone. So they struggled and then from the roof he was thrown. For this one, I feel like changing the vocal, cause during the case I met Phil, the local.
My name is Phil the local, nothing more, nothing less. The solution to the case was a paraglider, yes. Johnson and Ralph, what a brilliant team. They will solve every case and uncover every scheme.
A vehicle to track. Detective Ralph. Some calquets to whack. Detective Ralph. Remove dental plaque. Detective Ralph. Cure an amnesiac. Detective Ralph.
Death of a tourist, my first ever two-parter. A terrible murder, and it got even darker, cause the killer felt remorse, couldn't live with his crime. Michael dangled from the ceiling, cut down in his prime. Some people say he shrunk, but it's only an illusion, just the visual perspective causing chaos and confusion. Another case cracked by the great investigator is as simple as maths with a calculator. Untie you from a railway track.
Detective Ralph.
Stop a plane hijack.
Detective Ralph.
Bomb in a backpack.
Detective Ralph. It's time for a snack. Detective Ralph.
In a house at a party where all they drink is water, lived a poor lady who fell victim to manslaughter. Johnson and I couldn't find any rope. Johnson searched the whole house thoroughly, like the Pope. A remark he made brought the shocking reveal. She got strangled with hair. It sounds so unreal, but it's true. I made the murderer confess. I hate open doors. Forgive me, I digress.
Would you like a tic-tac? Detective Ralph. Suspicious luggage to unpack. Detective Ralph. He's a lumberjack. He's okay. Ooh, another flashback. Detective Ralph.
What a beautiful morning, he said, shrugged and died. Sergeant Otto was framed and imprisoned, so he cried. Then I got shot. Oh my, what a twist. My homie Johnson took over, and boy was he pissed.
Yes, I did, and I found the serial killer. Called the doctor himself in this exciting thriller. We'll be back next time, so go and take a rest. The case is closed. We are the best. Catch a maniac. Detective Ralph. Friend of a wolf pack. Detective Ralph. Quack, quack, quack. Detective Ralph. Wanna ride a yak? Detective Ralph. Buy a towel rack. Detective Ralph. No negative feedback. Detective Ralph. Of all trades the jack. Detective Ralph. He's got your back. Detective Ralph. Detective Ralph. It's Detective Ralph. Detective Ralph. 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 Detective Ralph. Ralph. Detective Ralph. Ralph. Detective Ralph. Ralph. D-E-T-E-C-T-I-V-E. Ralph. R-A-L-F. D-E-T-E-C-T-I-V-E. Ralph. R-A-L-F.